Every right-hander in the house has let him know. Oh, and Icewater Lee. Icewater says it's not over yet. And Ricky Ward running around now in the concourse. And we got a oh. Ricky might be great, but he, he doesn't have a right-handed rooting club right now. Especially when he went about 25 to the lip. The mocker. The mocker with the double. And James, I carry everything Oswald with spare triple, and he's getting 18 pins from Stouffer. Stouffer in a lot of trouble in this match. A lot of trouble. James has opened up a mammoth lead. Now remember, this is 2 games. And Stouffer has given Oswald 18 pins a game. Okay. Ratcheting up after the 4-9 cover. He got in there, and see that? There's such a wall in there. He got it in, and it hardly recovered. Another 2 boards right, it might have been through the nose. They are tricky. Look where Ricky's standing, folks. Look at this. No, he's not shooting a 7-pin. He's actually aiming for a full rack. Watch him tilt it. What concentration. Watch this one. Yes, there ain't one right-hander in the house clapping. The only one who gives him 5 is a lefty. Cobb says, leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. And Stouffer gave him 5, but really didn't want to do it. And here we go. Schumacher now up. So Ward with a 4-bagger. James Oswald spare triple. And the mocker, no, just overturned that one. Bad release. Cobb right on the second arrow, just right up 10. Scott, what kind of ball is that? What ball is that? The what? The Webb Pearl. Boy, I like the way that rolls. Pinned down Webb Pearl. Boy, does that look good. The pinned down Webb Pearl. The Webb Pearl. I wonder if it was named after Wayne Webb. I don't know. I'll have to find out. And James Oswald would spare 4-bagger, letting everybody know that, well, you might think I don't know how to bowl, but I really do. Those are good shots by Big James. Stouffer now on a strike. Oh, got that 10 out there. Now Icewater Lee wearing the full dye shirt. Strong man. Still playing out right around 11, 12. Not any farther left than that. Yep, right on the 10 board there. Oh, yeah, that's a messenger there. Okay, Icewater Lee. Now the Bulldog out of North Fort Myers. The 1991 PBA Rookie of the Year. 22 years after me. You got 2 PBA Rookie of the Years here tonight. 1969 and 1991. How about that? Oh, that's a Bulldog. The Bulldog letting everyone in the house know that if you think I'm done, you're crazy. The great Ricky Ward. The Bulldog running them out like Chris Schenkel and Nelson Burton were calling the action. All right, okay, here we go. Now, Cobb, really a nice reaction with that web pearl. Boy, I like that ball. Oh, yeah, that's sweet. See, he's touching the drive, but it ain't jumping. That high pin and get it snapping. The lower pin, it burns up a little quicker, still maintains a lot of energy. Scott's got good ball speed. Very nice for Mr. Cobbs. Yes, Mr. Bernhardt. Yep. And Big James Oswald is saying to everyone, it's a new year. I don't care about last year. I'm going to kick your A's. And if you don't like it, bet more. With the Brunswick uppercut and the quadruple X Brunswick shirt. you got more X's on him than a score sheet. Oh, yeah, there he is. Look at this guy. That's a mean mammal right there. Hey, no, we don't allow swearing during this telecast. You got to pay me $5 for every F. Okay, here we go. Oh, they're lined up now. Ratchet. Now they're all starting to strike. Check this score out now, ladies and gentlemen. You ready? Pheasant tracks with the Bulldog. The Bulldog up on 5 in a row. They're getting their feet right and their eyes right. Let's watch Ricky went to front view. Look at their watch Ricky from the. Oh, okay. No, he's done. He's going to hold back now. From the front. Oh, again he's light. Schumacher struggling. Let's go back to the scoring. And the Mocker, he's out of it. He can be 89 in the 6th. He's got nowhere to go. Okay, now watch this. Watch the great stroke. Look at Ricky. Standing about 42, 43 with the right foot. Watch him from the front. Watch him. Oh, wow. Now that's called a Bulldog. He even walks like a Bulldog. Look at the scoring here. The Bulldog with 6, Oswald with 5. And ladies and gentlemen, this is $100 a man for 2 games, prize money, $500 to the winner. And Stouffer and Oswald have side prize money. And Cobb just came back with a strike. So it's obvious to me now they have figured it out. Schumacher, the only one in trouble. You got a 5-bagger here for Oswald, 6-bagger for Ward, triple for Stouffer, 4 for Rathjen, and we got ourselves a strike-a-thon. Oswald tipped it. Good shot for Oswald. Really good shot for Big James. Matt Rizzo watching the strike machine. Matt Rizzo. Let's go back to the scoring real fast. So James is going to pick up the spare. He'll be at a 239 pace in game 1, but remember, he's getting 18 pins from Stouffer on the side. Now Stouffer's going to come up. Stouffer is down 18 plus 31. He's down 49 pins throwing this ball here in the 7th frame. Stouffer down 49, making this shot against Oswald, and down 59 against Ward. These pins don't stand a chance. All right, live scoring. Stouffer with 4. Ward's going to be up. Let's go to the live. Now Rathjen is on 49 to 3rd on a triple. Let's watch Icewater. Wow. Wow, what a bowler. My God.
Good looking ball, Lee.
He don't, he's a fantastic bowler. Okay, here we go. Ward on the first 6. We're going to watch him throw it. Look at him right up on a ball return. Right up on it. Oh! Solid 7 for the Bulldog. Great shot for the great Ricky. Okay. Okay, now Ricky's going to go to a urethane here. Back to handout. Probably throw a purple hammer at it. Definitely does not want to make a mistake here. Does not want to give away any spares. Very good spare shooter in his career. Right in the face on that one. The Huffers watching tonight. The great John Huff. John Huff winning the regular team in '94. I had the all events in 1969. It would have been great tonight to get the picture of the three of us together. 3 USBC Eagle winners from Syracuse, New York, Detroit, and outside of Hartford, Windsor Locks. Wonderful to have those memories. What an honor it is to win an Eagle. They can never take that away. Let's watch Stouffer now. The great Dave Stouffer. Ooh, that was in. That was terrible. That was an arrow left off his hand. Worst shot of the day for him. Watch Lee Rathjen now. Look, leading that left foot. Watch him, watch him. They got shoulders open, really open, right? Watch. Wow. Oh, it's a double messenger. Get the 6 and the head pin hitting it. Icewater Lee, go to the scoring. See if Stouffer makes a spare. He should. Okay, now you watch this one. Icewater Lee with 5. Stouffer 135. Ricky Ward 169. Scott Cobb 29 on 5. Schumacher pretty much out of it. But any of the other 5 bowlers could win this match right now. I'm not going to count Schumacher out, but he needs 10, 11, 12 in a row, and he is lost on that lane. He's been light, missed a head pin, and just has no idea where to throw it, and that ball is not the right ball, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to get rid of that boat anchor and throw it into Caloosahatchee. Get rid of that mother. Yep, that's Ricky Ward. When I had bowling balls that missed the head pins 3 times in a row, Rob DeBeard, right in the Windsor Locks Canal or the Connecticut River at Windsor Locks, I said bye-bye, goodbye, and good luck to you. They missed the head pin. They didn't miss the water, I can assure you. Watch Scott Cobbs now. Watch Cobbs. Look at Cobbs' stance. Watch. Okay. Oh, that was a strong rattler there. Hard to believe he didn't catch that 7 pin. Really a good shot. Okay. Stouffer really tugged it on the last shot. Went right through the nose. The ball was left off his hand. Now watch Stouffer right here. Watch him. Whoa. Boy, that 6-pin clipped that 10. He's saying, I missed the head pin. Oh, there it is again. The pins are afraid of James. They've decided that they're going to surrender early. They took one look, knew it was James, and they said, we're not bowling. There it is, okay. It's on second ball. There it is, okay. Got a little automatic recycling on lane 26. It's called Fear. The pin saw Big James, and they wanted the duck. Yes, here he comes now. Let's watch Big James. He falls off, but he's accurate. Watch him. Falls off. and flower pots to rack. He's for real tonight. Big James is saying to Stolfer, you ain't got me, pal. Now watch this Bulldog. Watch this Bulldog. Just an amazing bowler. Oops. Oh, he got it in. See, he got it in the puddle. He's got to go around that puddle. You know, he's really circling the heads, but you can't tug it. It'll lay early. It won't recover. That's his first mistake. It could be costly. Costly mistake. Yeah, that's the man that shot 816 tonight, and he's figured him out. He's back. Got that second mouth to feed now, that second baby. You know, you got to bowl for that milk money now. It's the way it is when you have kids. They are a motivation. All right, let's go to the scoring. Cobb now up shooting 228 pace. Ratson 259 pace. Oswald 269. Stouffer 235. Ward 247. Oh, I like that pin down tour. That carries him. Carries the weak tens. Jerry Francomano watching again. Jerry, we had 3 USBC champions here tonight watching with John Huff, team winner in 94. Dave Bernhardt, doubles winner with Gene Stuss in 92. How about that, huh, Jerry? Jerry knows. Jerry knows about the history of the sport as good as anybody. I love Jerry. I wish I lived out there, Jerry. You and I would hang out. We'd have a blast. And I don't drink. I'm now a cheap date. I think within the next 2 days, somewhere around 10th, 11th of January is a year. Larry hasn't had a drink in a year. No wine. No wine, nothing, 0. Larry's girlfriend said, I want you sober. Or you can move out. It's either me or the wine. I says, I'll take you, honey. Okay. Yes, dear. Okay, Stouffer can bump for 35, and he's catching Oswald. Remember now, he gave Oswald 18 pins. Oswald has got 248 with 18 is 266. Stouffer moved in and got heavy in the oil, but Oswald's lined up. And Oswald went 248. Great game for James Oswald. So here it is. Oswald 248 in the singles portion. Is this one game or this is 2 games? All right. James drinking some arm swing loosener as he's getting ready for game 2. James is drinking Jameson. And Stouffer's going to shoot 235. So in their bet, he's down 31. If he strikes, he's down 31. In their side, it's really a very good bowler. Solid as a rock. Watch the Bulldog now. The Bulldog at a 237 clip. That's out there. Come on. Ooh, see, he's getting it in. See, he's got to go around it a little more. Mary Berner's now with us. Mary Berner joining our team here at Lightning Strikes. The great Mary Berner, going to be promoting tournaments and leagues here at Lightning Strikes. We are thrilled. Her recovery is on schedule. Her voice was better tonight. And I'm so glad Mary's coming aboard. I spoke to her a few months ago, and just in 4 days, Dave Covington, veteran, and Mary Berner, a great tournament and league promoter. What an honor it is for me to be with this team. I'm getting nervous. We're starting to look like the Yankees. Brian Stowell's watching. Hello, Brian. James Oswald, 48.
J.O. 248.
Yep. And then Lee Rathjen, 237. Ricky can go 37. Cobb can go 48. Schumacher can go 89. There you go. That's the one. See, that's the one that'll recover. Even another board left from that will recover even harder.
Dog 237.
Okay, the bull.
And
Schumacher in a lot of trouble. Going to shoot 150. Okay. And Scott Cobb now can put this game out for 48 and take the lead. Watch him. Watch the Cobb man. Oh boy. Okay, just touched that dry a little early. They got to be burning up. He knows it too. He knows it. It's a tricky lane. You do have room, but your equipment, your ball speed, your tilt angle, obviously where you lay it down, obviously where you break it from, are all factors. Obviously. Oops. Oh, that had pick off his hand. That had Piccadilly off his hand to Dilly, and he does not like that with 216, and he is furious. And, okay, so here's the score. Stouffer 35, Ricky Ward 37, Cobb 16, Oswald 48. Okay, hold on. 216. For what? For Mike Schumacher, 157. That's it. We got him. Okay. Game 2 starting up now. James Oswald is the leader with a high game of 248. Again, this is a winner of this match will take home $500. And James Oswald with the tickler saying, I've got the magic touch. Yes, he does. Okay, watch Stouffer now. Stouffer, very emotional bowler. You can bet he'll be running him out here. He starts stringing him. He's got a lot on the line. Oh, boy. That's a mean mammal. He is so intense. He is extremely intense. You know, he's building a new house, but he's very intense. Did you get it, Rob? Intense. But he's building a new house. Maybe he should live intense. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Watch Ricky now. Watch this bulldog. Look, he's getting his feet now. See, he knows he's got to get it to the dry right at the right spot. If he gets it in a little, it could hang out a little early. It's going to hook early. So they're touchy, but they're easy. Yeah, that's a great shot. It's a great bowler. Been great a long time. Robert Eddie's now watching the boss. The boss, we got a good match here, boss. Here's the scores for the boss. Keep in mind, here's Stouffer 235, Oswald 248, Ward 237, Lee Rathjen 237, Mike Schumacher 157, Scott Cobb 216. This is 2 games with a $500 prize fund. Right now, James Oswald is leading. He also has a side prize fund with David Stouffer getting 18 pins. So in that side prize fund, Oswald is leading 266 to 235. Schumacher in a lot of trouble. I feel bad for Mike. Just a lot of opens here. He's just not bowling well tonight. He's got 150. It was a catastrophic frame. He ended with 216. It could have been 248. That shot there could have been a $500 error, right, Rob? Rob DeBeard, my statistician this evening. I flew him in from Cape Coral. He landed safely. Stolfer saying, I want the prize money. Now, James Oswald, this is key already. Watch him. Okay, watch him now. Look at James Oswald saying Dave Stolfer might be intense, but I live in a tent. Take a look at my shirt. Yes. James Oswald has got more X's in front of the L on his shirt than his score sheet. He's got an XXXXXL. Oh, it's more than that. Here's more than that. That was it there. Yep, that's the break point there. Now he knows. He knows what he's got to do. Okay, now watch Lee. I like the way Lee's bowling tonight. 816 in league, 237 in the first game here, 1,050 tonight for 4. Oh, ringing 10, the nemesis of all bowling, ladies and gentlemen, the ringing 10. Cobb, okay, Cobb with the double. Go back to the scoring. Cobb started off with a double. Stolfer a double. Oswald with a double. Icewater Lee strikes spare. Live action. The Bulldogs sitting down, had a long day. A lot of balls filled in the pro shop. The Bulldogs pro shop is unbelievable. I mean, if you walk in there, expect to wait. But I guarantee you, when you put it on your hand, you'll say it was worth it. Just the work between him and Mark and Gary Seward is second to none in the state of Florida, and maybe more than that. And online drilling could be coming real soon. Take my word for it. And I will be part of it. Something I've always wanted to do. I'm thinking about it more and more. And, okay, watch James now. Watch him. Watch him. He falls off every ball. But look, that's his release. Look at the control. I mean, it's there. It's there when he's right. I mean, he can bowl. It's not a fluke, and these lanes are not that easy. I mean, I've seen house shots much easier than this. Watch him. Oh, boy. He just said to Oswald, don't miss. Don't miss. He's telling Oswald, don't miss. Isn't that what Roberto Duran said against Sugar Ray Leonard? Oh, that was no mas. Another ringing 10 for Ratchin. Bobby the Hammer's watching tonight. Great bowling, Bobby. Proud of you guys. I'm glad you won. You deserve it. No lower than 4th the first 18 weeks. Great bowling for Brightview. Watch Ricky tilt this one. Oh, another 7. No. Bulldog is throwing it good, but he needs to start striking real soon here. We do have a nice little crowd here tonight of people who never sleep. Okay, Ricky with the spare. There it is. Hey, Lair, go to the snack bar and tell them I need a cup of coffee and it's for me. Say it's for my dad. He's getting a sore throat. Got a little raspy throat the last few weeks from the air conditioning and the crummy weather and the allergies. Allergies here. I say crummy weather. It's in the low 60s to middle 60s. But to me, that's crummy. Okay. Oswalt on a triple. Okay, Oswalt on a triple. Here we go. Watch Big James. Oh, the weak 10. Threw it flat. Flat shot. Didn't fall. Didn't catch it at all. I mean, he just dumped it. It's called the El Dumpo. Okay. Now remember, Stouffer is on a triple. Stouffer is down 31 in his bet to Oswalt. And if he strikes here, he's about 10 pins away from the lead in 2-game total. So this is a big ball right here. Oh, God, he did it again. Just leaked it to the dry and gave it away. God. See, he's been left. Everything's been left. Everything's been right up the oil, right in the oil and up and at him. Very little head belly, and that time he just threw it right, opened the lane up, touched friction early, and good night, Irene. Now he's got to go for it here. Let's watch the front view. He's got to go for it. He's going to throw the white plastic spare ball at it, throw a harpoon. He's going to see a real harpoon here. There it is, the harpoon. Oh, boy. How to destroy a 220 game to go 80 in the fourth. It was a 19-pin shot on the first ball, and including the open, a 29-pin shot. One delivery cost him 29 pins. One delivery, 29 pins. And Rathjen opening, and now James Oswalt has got a great chance. He's got a great chance right now. He's in the lead, and Stouffer and Rathjen are opening, and the only one left that can catch him now for total is Ricky. And Ricky shredding the rack. But Oswalt is, let's see, 48. Ricky was 37, 11, and 19. He's 30 pins ahead of Ward. And Lee keeping it close. But Cobb now has a chance. He was 216, 26, 230, 240. He go 46 over to Oswalt, 65 over. Key shot for Cobb. Gets him within 20. 10 in the pit for the Cobster. The Cobster with 4 in a row, and there it is. Watch the Cobster here. Look at those graphics. Whatever happened to bowling? All right, here it is. 4 in a row for the Cobster. All right, the scoring now. Keep in mind, Oswalt, 248 and 19 is 67. The closest to him, what is these graphics? 67. The closest one to him is Cobb at 45. Ward at 37. Rathjen at 32. James definitely leading. Of course, with 5 frames to go, we all know. Oops, little balk action there. Jeff Schaefer watching with an 890 next to his name. Did you shoot 890, Jeff Schaefer? I shot 890. I don't know if you know that, but it was for 5 the last time I bowled. Boy, am I a rag. 890. Stouffer knows now what that shot is. Now it was a 39-pin miss. That one ball that Stouffer threw on lane 25 cost him 39 pins, ladies and gentlemen. Just 39 pins. And that's when the game really hurts. 40 pins. It was a 40-pin open. Because if he throws 300 now with that 6 and 1, that's 260. It's a 40-pin open. One ball, 40 pins. And they say bowling is easy. Well, it ain't that easy. Watch Ricky. There it is, splitting the rack there. Not over yet. The Bulldog now up to 47 over. Okay, the Bulldog's tough. Okay, now ice water up. Ice water Lee Ratch and Noel Fisher watching. Okay, Scott Cobb now up. Critical right here. On 4 in a row. That looks good. Oh, almost a trip 4. See, that's the second time he pinched it. He pinched it in the 10th frame to go through the nose where he could have really taken advantage, striking out in the 10th. And there he knows he's close, and he just pinched it just a smidge. And it went right to the beak. Got a high 4-pin. And Mike Schumacher just trying to get lined up if he bowls again. Right now, definitely out of sync. Bad shot there. He's really having a bad night. If it were me, I'd be putting it away after these two, and just wait. A big shot for Oswalt right here. Oh boy, see that's the lane net hooks. Again, touch the dry early, and good luck. Lair, no coffee? Oh, thanks, Lair. Okay. Okay, Oswalt, now remember, 48 the first game, 19. He's 67 over. Okay, 67 over, scratch. Ward, 38 plus 10 is 48 over. Sofer, 37. He's even. Cobb 16 and 29, 45 over. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. There it is, the ring in 10, and Stouffer knows it. It was that shot in the 4th frame that really put him behind in this match. So the way it works now is Ricky Ward, Scott Cobb, James Oswalt are the 3 bowlers in contention for the $500 first place prize. And Icewater Lee is just about put himself out of it now. This lane hooks Lee. Everybody's hitting the nose, Lee. And Lee knows it. And Stouffer is just giving that away. So here's the situation. He gave Oswalt 18 pins a game and a side prize fund. He lost game 1. He's losing game 2. And he's losing total. So Stouffer right now is having a bad day at Black Rock with Spencer Tracy and Lee Marvin and Ernest Borgnine. Oh, that coffee's good. Okay, now here we go. Here's the key. This is the shot that can get Ward within 10 of the $500 prize. This is the shot. He knows it. Oops. Oh my God. Did you see that? That 4 went right around a 10. Looks like he was off balance at the line. Lost a little leverage. Okay, here's the situation now. Going to go to the scoring again. Oswalt 48 and 19 and 67. Stouffer's out of it. Ward 37 and 9, 46. He's definitely in it. He's 21 behind. Cobb 16 and 29, 45. He's 22 behind. And Ward, unbelievable. Just missed a 7-pin. I don't believe I just saw that. So now He's 34 behind Cobb right now. It's a two-man match between Cobb, Pearl. Wow. Hammer, Webb, Pearl. Stouffer can go out for 28, get to 65 over. I mean, he's not out of it, but it ain't looking good. He can't win his spot bets. Wow. What kind of ball is that? What is that? What is that ball? James is throwing the Brunswick uppercut. It's not out yet. 10 more days. Well, let me tell you what an oxymoron is, Rob DeBeard. Rob DeBoer just said to me, I said, what is that? You said it's the uppercut. And then you said to me, it's not out yet. It's out. It's out yet. Okay. That's called an oxymoron. It's not out yet, but we're watching it. Well, I would like to know how they can have a ball that isn't out yet that you're watching. He is the public. Oh, he's a staffer. Look at this. Oh, boy, here comes Cobb. Now, here we go. Okay, now we know, ladies and gentlemen, that Cobb knows. Here's the deal. Oswalt with 67 over, and Cobb 39 and 1655 over. Cobb within 12, and Oswalt right here with a key shot. This puts him up 22, and he knows it. And that's called the uppercut. That no, I would beg to differ with you. It is out. That ball is out yet. Wow, the uppercut. I like the uppercut. Sponsored by Jameson, 86% Lane Oil. Yes, there it is. James Oswalt's Lane Oil, ladies and gentlemen. And Ratchin just can't get in deep enough. The lane is duck hooking. John Barron wants me to tell Dave Stouffer to thank Dave Stouffer for not calling him and letting him know there's action tonight. My friend Mark Reck is watching this evening. Hello, Mark, from the great state of West Virginia. I still think of West Virginia every day. For the people back there that don't know me like they think they do, I haven't forgot it. I just had to leave, but I can tell you I never forgot it. If the weather was better and I wasn't as exhausted mentally and physically as I was, I'd have never left. When I left there, I was a fried tuna. Scott Cobb says he would have taken your money anyway. Stay home. I was so fried when I left West Virginia. They actually named a fried chicken sandwich after me here at the bowling alley called Larry's Chicken Sandwich, and it's fried. Boy, was I gone. Okay, the Ward is back. Now the Ward is struck again. I figured out the equation as to why I left West Virginia. There was an equation. It was called 7 glasses of Merlot a day, half a bottle of Tums, and fried food. What do you think? Yes, that's when I knew it was over. Okay, let's watch Cobb now. Cobb can get within 12 again because Oswalt did double. This is between Cobb. Who got that out there? See, he threw that one good. He didn't nip that one. He's had a tendency to set him short. That time he got it out on a lane. Great direction. Nico DiMatteo. Nico, so good to see you tonight. and your sister. And I'm thinking about that beautiful little boy that I saw bowl. Look at this. Oh, my God. James walking away. Huh? 22 pins. 22. Yep. 32, I'm sorry. 32. Sorry. When you struck there, it made it 32. I wasn't thinking. You know, talking about Pete, Nick, I've been in a lot of bowling centers in my life. Only 750. 750 in 49 states. And I've seen a lot of guys that ran the control desk. And I'd go back year after year, sometimes 30 years later, and there they were. There were these guys that just made it a life. They worked the desk. That's what they did. And they were perfect for it. They were happy with the money. They were happy with the people. They were happy with their life. But Pete was very different because he not only was loved by everybody, but he was an artist. And I'll never forget him. See, there it is. There it is, the hook and lane. I'll never forget him because he's the only counter person I ever met in my life that was a gifted artist and used bowling pins as art. And it stuck with me because he was so unique. He was so different. He would take an old pin and turn it into 1,000 different things. He would turn them into spaceships and airplanes and presidents and funny faces and kids and pumpkins and masks and birds. It was like he had this unbelievable ability to take a bowling pin and give it a completely new identity. And that alone for me was a gift I'll never forget because I'll never see it again. Not like that. Not like that. Oh, solid 4, but it looks to me like he's got it won. Let's see now. Let's take a look at the scoring here. Keep in mind he won 48. He can go 38 is 76. Cobb is 16 and 58 is 74. Oswald needs this in 9 to win. This in 9. This shot in 9. He doesn't want to miss this. He'll go nuts. Okay. Okay, he needs 9, and he's got a winner. And James Oswald, ladies and gentlemen, action, James Oswald, the winner of this 2-game $500 event. And Ricky carrying a little late. The great Bobby Learns watch again. Hey, Bobby, watch the Bulldog. Check him out, Bobby. Check out the stroke of the Bulldog, Bobby. Let me watch. Bobby, watch him from the front. Watch this Bulldog, Bobby. Bobby bowled Ricky many times. Look where Ricky's standing. They are hooking a little. Watch him. Bobby, I want him to bowl the senior tour, Bobby. Just 2 weeks here. Clearwater and the Villages. We're all going to come up and root him on.
James, what are we bowling for now?
He's still a North Fort Myers hillbilly, Bobby.
You're not getting pins no more. Wax my ass.
Stouffer was giving James Oswald 18 pins a game. This next match, Oswald has agreed to give Stouffer 18 pins a game. And he's saying, no, Larry, not quite. He's saying, I might like to gamble, but I ain't gambling that much.
Just because one time he gave me 18 pins a game, I shot 766 scratch.
You shot your plus
Okay, Robert Eddy watching again. The boss.
15 is
The boss got himself some crew here.
plus 50.
Now the crew's got to get it done.
Plus 50.
Mary Berner, Dave Covington, Ricky Ward, Chucky Rucker. Oh my God, Mark Pulaski. Oh my God. He's got Gary Seward. He's got an all-star team. Robert Eddy has an all-star team. Now the all-star team better figure out how to win the all-star game, you know. Well, we're going to be trying. Cobb is furious with himself, calling himself a stupid idiot. James Oswalt is laughing at him because James is saying, well, at least he didn't take a knife out and decapitate himself.
That's 50. What a call sheet. This is second right now.
Oh, God. The world of action, ladies and gentlemen.
Ricky's plus 52.
Normally, I wouldn't stay up this late and do this, but this is absolutely
Ricky's plus
this is absolutely the greatest drama for free I've ever seen in my life. The 10th frame could cause anything to happen, anything.
He's got to make it. He would have had to have made it. Yeah. It wasn't a wow. No, it's
Ice Water Lee, congratulations on your baby. Very nice, sir. Congratulations. Beautiful baby. Beautiful. So you got two little girls, one for each arm. You got one for each arm, man. 4 girls. One for each arm and 2 for each arm. Okay, now we're going to see if there's anything that's going to happen here. We've got James Oswalt is very happy that he beat all the big guns tonight.
The underdog was veiled.
Yeah, Rick.
Ain't no underdog. That's big game James. Ain't no underdog.
Big
I vote good for once.
Big Game James is intense. He is extremely intense. And if you can tell by the size of his shirt, that is a very big tent. He is intense.
David Stover's intense too.
Yes, Stouffer's intense. Stouffer does not like losing. And Stouffer's got that face where he's ready to take out a ball return at any moment. Yep. Cobb is furious. Cobb is furious because he had the game won. And, you know, anytime you he needed to finish second in the 10th for some money and blew it. 4-6 again. He has pinched a ball tonight. And I don't like saying this, but he has. In every key situation, he opened 2 10th frames. Now, you got to remember, in the first game, he's at a 248 pace. He opens to go 216. This game, he's at a 258 pace to go 234. 2 10th frames cost him the match. So he's got to be mad. You don't have to pocket 9 balls, get in the 10th, and hit the beak. Unless you're Larry Lichstein or you're just mentally exhausted, or both. You cannot do that. And he did it 2 games in a row to cost him a bundle. And for all of you watching, you know, Bob Learn's watching tonight, and on April 29th, he gets to put on the jacket at the Orleans in Las Vegas in front of 300 people and 40 to 50 USBC Hall of Famers, including me. And there's going to be a lot of legends there. Glenn Allison will probably be there, Pete Tontis, Barry Asher. We're hoping that there are many greats there to watch Bobby come into this group, which is such an elite group that in 80 years of the USBC Hall of Fame, it's only 440 to 450 people have ever been inducted. And that's for Pioneer Division, which I'm in, Meritorious Service, Bowling Performance, Senior Bowling Performance. There's a few others. In my case, I had a shot at performance, very close. I had 9 top 10s at the USBC, but only 2 Eagles There are some bowlers out there with 4 eagles that aren't in yet. And some bowlers like Mark Williams, who have won the Tournament of Champions twice, and Randy Peterson, who had 13 PBA titles and a major. And it's very tough to get in that hall in the performance category, but luckily for me, I wore other hats. And Pioneer and Meritorious were also possibilities for my category. I had 3 categories. Of course, Randy has 2. Meritorious could be, 20 years announcing. And to me, that's worthy of meritorious service. To be on major networks for 20 years promoting the sport of bowling, that's something to be considered. But a lot of these guys getting in now are my friends. I drilled balls for them. I watched them win. And I've watched Bobby since his rookie year, and Bobby turned out to be absolutely fantastic. Still holds the TV 4-game record, a 300 on TV, a $100,000 bonus on TV, an arena finals 300 on TV, a hometown win in Erie on TV. Was once the 300-game leader in the older era of scoring. So, again, my friend, you and your wife are going to have some 3 days there, and your friends and family. Be quite a 3 days for you. That's my phone ringing. I can't answer it. And we're still negotiating here. There is more action. We're going to continue the live coverage this evening here from Lightning Strikes. Tom Halota and Robert Eddy, 2 men responsible for this great live streaming and this great service. Tom setting it up, Robert agreeing to bring the package into this facility. We have more things planned with it. Tournaments on weekends. We've got more cameras coming. We're waiting for our mobile camera from Wayne Toplin. Hopefully we'll have it. I know our weekend events, Saturdays now, we're live streaming handicap action and scratch senior action and scratch action, juniors, women, and it's done so much for me personally. I have so many people come up to me thanking me, and it's the other way around. I want to thank all of you. If you're not bowling, I'm not here. It's all about the bowlers. It's not about Larry. Larry's had a lot of things in his life, but for me to do this at my age and to talk about the sport that I've loved for 63 years and watch the great bowlers, and they're all great because they want to win. It's not about being pros and being Jason Belmonte. They're 1/1000th of 1%, those stars. It's about the rest of us. The million people that bowl in leagues yearly, and those are the ones I'm interested in because they are the ones that keep the bowling industry alive. And we're doing everything we can here to make them feel at home with a great pro shop, lessons, added money leagues, and renovations to a building that was ready for the wrecking ball. And it's coming. And we love it. That's Robert Eddy, Tom Halota, Alfie Oakes. Done so much already in just 8 months. Just 8 months. My God, what a difference. It did too. Those 2 shots cost you $500. I know that, and I would be mad, and I don't blame you. I would be furious if it was me and I did that. Take my word for it. There would be balls bouncing in the parking lot. I understand. And nobody understands unless they've been through it. Once you've been through it, you understand it. I know. You just got to put it behind you. You can't think about it. You're only going to make it worse. You got to blank it out of your mind. The only way you're going to beat it is you got to forget it. Can't dwell on the past. The minute you flag a 10-pin or hit the nose and leave a split, you got to forget it. You dwell on it, you'll do it again. The mocker. There's the mocker. The mocker ain't bowling. James Oswalt has been deadly tonight. The action has started again now. This is for real. Okay, James did get the spare. And Ward's up now. Now remember, he flagged a 7-pin last game. Very unlike Ricky. Great spare shooter. Okay, here we go. Okay, now Cobb, who really gave it away last 2 game set, 2 opens in a 10th on pairs where he's locked in. All he's got to do is crowbar it off his hand, and he couldn't do it. So he knows right now he's giving away 500 on 2 shots that are really no excuse. A man his level throwing a ball like that in the 10th frame. And there's the pure shots again. See, that's the worst part of all, is that's all he's got to do, and he can't do it in the 10th. Wow, that's mental. It's all mental. You start thinking like that, you shouldn't even be bowling. You cannot allow the 10th frame to change the way you think. You just make shots. You don't look up at the score sheet. The score sheet means nothing. It's the shot that counts. The mocker with a strike, really bad the first 2 game set. Barely broke 300. They're not that tough. This isn't a sport shot. So he's got to figure it out or lose more money. Let's watch Stouffer now. Did not bowl good the first set. Mental errors for Stouffer. See, there you go again. You pure like that, and all of a sudden you bump the dry 3 boards right of that. And that's all physical and mental preparation. You can't pure them, at the start of a match like that, and all of a sudden 7/8 frame, you're beaking it or touching the dry, 10 feet too early and 3 boards right, and you're going to lose. You're supposed to lose. Oops. Must be a little carry down there. See, Ricky got a little firmer, got it in, the ball did nothing. Oswalt walking away like I own this house and you're not beating me. Okay, let's watch Ward now. He's going to probably slow hook it and try to get the carom. No, he's going to throw a rocket. Oh! All right, Cobb now up again. Scott Cobb. Scott Cobb. No relation to Ty. Did it again. The lane that hooks. Now he's talking to the pins. He's talking to himself and the pins. There's only one problem. The pins don't hear you. He is furious. I don't blame him. He's just not executing, and he's mad. And he got pitsies. He got pitsies. He got pitsies. He chopped it and got pitsies. Now he's smiling, of course. I'd be smiling too. Just stole 12 pins. He got pitsies. Joe Barton's watching. John Seitz. Hello, John. I know you, John. I remember you. Out of Virginia somewhere, I believe. In the Commonwealth of Virginia. I think it was Virginia. I like Virginia. When I was a kid on the AMF staff in '71, I did a bowling exhibition and clinic at Blacksburg. And I was in a gymnasium with a plastic lane that you rolled out. It was like a sheet of plastic with arrows on it and spots and plastic pins and a ball with plastic holes in it. And I taught the college kids there at Blacksburg, Virginia, the art of bowling in a gymnasium. I'm not joking. Blacksburg at VPI or VMI or something. It was V something. And many years ago, I think I was 21 or 2, the town was beautiful. It was a beautiful little town in the mountains. It was cool and beautiful. College town. James Oswald saying, "You guys are mine. I'm taking all the money home." And there it is, spare double. You know, he keeps this up. He's going to put him in shock. They're going to come back for more, too. They can't believe they can possibly lose to him. But he knows that. And they are losing to him. And Ricky on and open. Got a long way to go, Bulldog. You need to get some doubles. Bulldog? Bulldog, you've been trying to go around that little puddle, and you're just hitting it at the wrong spot. You got to square up a pinch and not circle as much. I know, I saw it. Just a pinch. You touch that oil of hair early, it will hydroplane. Look at that, he's lost. He don't know where to throw it. I can't believe he's bowling again. He's just averaged 150 for 2. Okay, now watch Stouffer.
How's that 28 strikes out of 36?
Sounds like me. Watch Stouffer. All right, Stouffer putting it down. Gonna regroup. Gonna re-rack and regroup. Watch Schumacher. Well, that swing is so out of line. His swing has got such a loop in it, and he's overturning. He swings his left shoulder forward. The thumb is down at the release point, and there's no lift, and the ball sails. Then he overbellies it to the dry. His game is really out of sync. He's just got too much shoulder movement and too much thumb down, and there's just no way that you can bowl this kind of competition throwing it like that. It's Stouffer. He looks that good, and he didn't win. Now watch Ward. See, Ward's going to tighten it up. Let's see. Oh, yeah. See, Ward's moved about 5-6 boards to the left, so he's squaring it up now. David, you're off a little tonight. Just a pinch. That one that touched the dry early here really surprised me. When you had the Triple S game and went 6-1, you got the dry early, you just jumped immediately. You were inside of that, and the balls were settling. And you went around it, and the minute you touch it early, forget it. Unless you're like him and you spin the crap out of it with no lift. See, when he hits the dry, he doesn't overreact because he doesn't have any lift. He has a lot of turn. It's a spinner.
A bad ball selection.
Yep.
I use a Pearl Ace and it blends everything out because of my speed.
Tim Flanagan watching from Bristol, Tennessee. Bristol. I bowled a PBA Senior Regional at Jerry Jesse's place in Bristol, Tennessee in 2000. Made the step ladder and finished third at Bristol, Tennessee. Jerry Jesse. Yeah. Hey, there's Brad Stewart. Come over here, Brad. Happy New Year, Brad. Okay. Brad Stewart's here. Bristol, Tennessee. A lot of car racing out there, boy. Oof. How about those NASCAR and that little track out there in Bristol? I won an eagle in Tennessee. My second eagle in Knoxville. 50 years ago, this May 7th, I'm going to post the pictures in 4 months. A lot of 50s coming up for me now. Started in 67. And then this May is USBC Eagle team event. But Petraglia, McGrath, Gerhardt, and Schlegel. 2 of them are gone now. Gerhardt and McGrath. Me and Ernie and Johnny are left. There you go. That's where you belong. That's where you belong, in there. Stay away from the dry. I remember going on that chairlift at Gatlinburg in 70. Went up that mountain. In Gatlinburg, Tennessee, there was a chairlift. And I went up it with my doubles partner, Mike Collins. We went up that lift, and I went up it again. I guess that Dolly Parton thing is right there somewhere now. Oh, look at that Bulldog saying, I ain't done yet.
How are you not beating by 20 pins in average?
The Bulldog saying, I'm not done yet, folks. I am a Bulldog. And he's got 4 in a row. No, he's got, well, let me see. Who's got 4 in a row? Is that Bulldog with 4 in a row? Or, no, it's not Bulldog with 4 in a row. Let me see who it is. Give me a second. Got to get this scoring right. Okay, Cobb. Mr. Cobb. Okay, Cobb is 80 on a strike. And I don't know if that's the Bulldog or not. No, that's Stouffer. Okay. Stouffer's up on 4 in a row right now. So he's got out of the chute real good here. And again, he is in control of this match right here. That's 5. Oh, boy. Yep. That's called pheasant tracks. There they come. Pheasant tracks. Okay. The bullboard now, the Bulldog's going to try and play the looper again now. He's looping. Wow, way out there. Boy. Violent hook on the back. Violent. James Oswald. Wow. James Oswald. Is he for real? He's for real. 476 the first match. And he's right here saying to everybody, yeah, I fall off. Yeah, I look intense. But you know what? I'm going to take your money, honey. James Oswald. An amazing specimen. Okay, let's watch Cobb again from the front. Watch Cobb really holding the ball low. Look, belt high, right out to the right. Watch the swing. Just right into the swing, right down. Just walk one and let it drop. Oh, he left the 4 again on the hook and lane. He can't stand it. You'd think he'd know by now the lane's hooking. He's been high every time on that lane. And he just throwing it in the same spot. He's touching the dry early, and whammo, 4-pin every time. Okay. Now the Bulldog. Look where he's standing now. Oh, my God. The Bulldog is going to be on the next lane shortly. What lefty can play in front of the ball return? Well, I know I can't. That's for sure. Even if I had a 10-pound house ball, I wouldn't be in front of the ball return. Okay, let's watch Stouffer now. The front. Watch him. And the front. That's a mean mammal. And the score. And Stouffer, don't make a mistake. Well, Tim, when you say I should have bowled, I appreciate your remembering that I was once a bowler, but my shoulder for 5 years, excuse me, has been impossible. And I've been actually going to a chiropractor the last 3 months, and it's better, but I don't feel too good. I don't think I got it in me to bowl again. I wanted to. I got a couple balls. I got a pair of shoes, but my body just will not answer after that kind of a layoff from the age of 62 to 70. And I am so sore when I get done that everything aches. I'm talking the whole body, and I'm just finally realized that I can't do this to myself and wake up the next day comfortable. I can't sleep. Everything aches. I lived on the leaves for a week, and I said, you know what, I can't deal with it. My stomach is sore from the leaves. It actually made my stomach sore. So I'm thinking I was going to try and go up to the PBA 60 and over this summer in Fort Wayne because I wanted one more time to shoe up with the greats. But I know right now that my body won't handle it. And I am in good shape, and I'm very active. But the 5-step approach with the 15-pound ball and the release point is just pulling everything out. And old age. Watch Cobb again now, who's 23 years younger than me and looks really good. See, there it is. Almost left a 4-pin again. He did make a move. See, another half a board left with his feet. He's going to have that lane just right. He needs a half a board move.
Yeah, water cooled, all that.
Gary Seitz is offering to help me. And what are you going to do for me, Gary? You're going to get me a wheelchair and crutches? I mean, I'm done, my brother. See, you never stopped. You know why you're still a good bowler? You never stopped. The biggest mistake I made was I didn't get my shoulder looked at really 5 years ago when I hurt it in 2014 and or 15, right in there somewhere. And it now, because I couldn't keep bowling, it's just, oops. That's the one. Oh, my God. That's the one he did not want. He bumped the dry early and caught a break. Normally that would be a split. Normally that'd be a 6-2. That was a 6-2 all night. And I quit bowling, and when I did, everything else just tightened up so bad that I couldn't continue. But Gary, I'm so proud of you because you still got the fire, and you still look good. You got great timing, great consistency. Lacking ball speed, but accuracy is still there. The moves are still there. The desire is still there. And shot 300. And you bowl with my beautiful girlfriend, Laurel. Laurel had 655 last night. Laurel was thrilled. Laurel can bowl. Laurel's over a deuce at 57 years of age. She can still play. Laurel can bowl. Wow. For those of you that follow my son Michael's career, Michael won about his 140th tournament 2 weeks ago with Brian Bogosian and Joe Scianna, somewhere in New York, triples tournament sanctioned. And Michael has won. Here's a statistic for all of you folks that you won't believe. For the last 33 years, Michael has won a minimum for 33 years of 2 tournaments a year. And and last year was the worst at 2. But this year, he's already got 1 under his belt, and right out of the chute. And he 140 scratch tournament wins in 14 states. And when he was on the NEBA finals, a couple kids that were doing the live streaming were chirping about his approach and making not what I would call terribly derogatory remarks, but they weren't as good as they could be. And Bruce, that's 9 in a row for Stouffer. And Bruce Hall and Forey were so nice about how they explained about Michael's greatness to these people that were saying some things that weren't horrible, but their choice of words wasn't too good. And I was watching it. I didn't say a word about it. I didn't chirp in. I didn't get in. I didn't say anything. But Michael is finished first, second, third, or fourth. And I know when I tell you folks the number, you're going to say it's impossible. He's been first, second, third, or fourth in tournaments in the Northeast 300 times. And when you think about that for a minute and you ask yourself, how could somebody that looks like that bowl like that? What I would say to you is, when you look at all the unorthodox games over the years, Carter with the bent elbow, and then of course Belmonte two-handed, and then Mike Miller going thumbless, and the games that were different, that where the bowler was different. And when Roth came out, everybody said nobody can throw the ball like that, 7 steps and just cranking the cover off the ball. And there were right-handers that knocked Mark Roth's game, as stupid as that sounds. I heard it. I listened to it every week. They would say the most ridiculous things about Roth's bowling. And I learned many years ago, who are very unorthodox, and say these derogatory things about their ability. They don't understand the one thing, that if somebody's won 140 times or has won 31 NEBAs or has won in 14 states or whatever, it has nothing to do with his form. It has to do with his knowledge of his own game, his desire to win, his ability to lose and come back mentally strong, his ability to read a lane, his ability to handle pressure. And those are the things that count, not how you look. And I learned that in my 63 years. I watched somebody like John Wilbur. His dad's right here, Rick Wilbur. And John Wilbur's got about 140, 300 games and a 900 series. John Wilbur's game is very different than Alex Aguilar's or Billy Webb's or Brian Bogosian's. Very different. Very upright, a lot of loft, not a lot of knee bend. However, his repetition and his ability to continue to handle his game his way has put him in the record books. He's one of only 40 people ever to bowl 900. He's got over 130-something 300 games. He is a strike machine, and he knows how to win. And that's the most important thing, is knowing how to win, not what you look like. They don't pay you for your looks. They pay you for striking. Okay, now Stouffer is on 9 in a row here, as I've been babbling away about my preaching. And now check this out. 9 in a row. A great bowler. He's going to finish this game. We're going to watch from the front. Keep in mind, this is not uncommon for him. You know, we're dealing with a thoroughbred here. This is no rookie. And when he gets going, he is devastating. And we're going to watch him from the front right here. Watch this beautiful stroke. And then go here. That's 10. Come on, 2 more now. 2 more.
One more. One at a time.
All right. He's serious. What I like about David is the intensity level is he's never short when it comes to intensity. This is a man that has a burning hunger to strike every ball. Even in practice, he gets mad if he doesn't strike. I'm not joking either. There it is, an 89. Good game. 89 for the great Dave Stouffer. James Oswald, very impressive tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Very, very impressive tonight. Making great shots. Fun to watch as usual. Putting on a show and bowling well. Nice to see.
Yeah. I don't care if I shoot 150 or 250.
I know that. Now, is this a 2-game match here?
Yes.
And this is a $400 prize fund? This is a Bulldog prize fund? I got James Oswalt on one side of me and the Bulldog Ricky Ward on the other. 2 of my dear friends, a great proprietor and a great bowler and ball driller. I'm surrounded with greatness. And Brad Zielinski right over there saying, listen to Larry babble away. Doesn't he ever shut up?
Hey, how did I beat all the champions?
So am I. I'm in my own world over here.
Larry, how did I beat all the champions last one?
Say that again.
How did I beat all the champions the last one?
You bowled great. There was no luck there. You were not lucky.
There ain't no luck when we bowled Brooklyn 9 out.
Well, you bowled great that match. And when you beat these guys, you got to bowl good. You can't steal nothing here. You got to bowl good. No. All right.
Here we go.
Okay, here's the scores. We had Cobb at 204, Stouffer at 289, Oswald at 223, Stouffer 289, Ward at 210, Cobb 204,
I'm up 13.
and we're going to go live here. And the Bulldog is now trying to start on lane 50, and we are on lane 26. What is he doing in there, folks? He's striking in there. What is going on here? That's a left-hander doing that. That is a lefty. He's showboat in Atlantic City, and he was 19 at the time. And in order to win the high roller, you got to win 11 sudden death matches, 11 one-game matches in a row. If you lose, you're out. So to get to TV, you had to win 9 games, which he did, and there was 4 bowlers left. And he won his first match on TV and lost to George Tigner from Massachusetts, who was a fine bowler. So Michael was 10-1. And he went to the next high roller at the Showboat in Las Vegas that July in '88. and he got the TV, ESPN, and won in 2 games to go 11-0 and win $200,000. So for those people that were watching him bowl in Neba, they were watching a man that 32 years ago went 21-1 and won $225,000 in 2 tournaments. And I can assure you, those people making those remarks will not have won $225,000, all of them together in their careers. All of them. Every one of them. And I knew that when I was reading their posting, because the minute I read their words, I knew they were just not knowledgeable enough to understand what they were watching. And there's Forey and Bruce Hall saying he's Neba's most prolific champion. He's got 31 wins. He's the best amateur ever to come out of the Northeast. He's been winning tournaments for 30 years, and these guys keep chirping about his game like his game is, it's impossible to bowl good. And the announcers are telling him, well, he's won all these tournaments. And I'm laughing to myself thinking they don't understand what they're talking about. That is sad because people do it today with Belmonte and the two-handers. The two-handers deserve everything they're getting. The pins don't fall by themselves. The lefties deserve what they're getting. Buttriff deserves what he's getting. I mean, when you stop complaining and realizing that the pins don't fall by themselves, you become a better person. Never knock your opponent. You don't bowl your opponents. You bowl the pins. It's you against the pins. There's Ricky Ward, the bowler against the pins. Now, if it was like football, and a bowler was up on the approach like Cobb is right now, and I said, you know what, in his third step, I'm going to throw a monkey wrench at his knees. Well, it's you against the bowler, and you can cripple him. But this is an offensive game. You can't do anything about your opponent. It's you against the pins. Okay, now Stouffer coming off a 289 and a strike in the first frame here is really locking in on this set. It's winner take all. It's a $400 prize fund. $500 prize fund, excuse me. Winner take all. Boy, he got that in. Missed left by an arrow there. That was the shot from hell. It's the last thing you want. Can you believe when I was a kid and Anthony started to dominate, there was right-handers that you used to say that the lane men are setting up the lanes for Anthony. And then when Ross started to dominate, there was right-handers that said the lane men are setting the lanes up for Roth. And then when Belmonte started to win, people started to say the PBA is setting the lanes up for Belmonte. And I've been listening to this now for 50 years. And for all the people that say these things, I have pity. I have pity for them. Absolute pity. Oh, boy. That ball hooked early. He's got nowhere else to stand now. Watch Big James. Oh, he almost tripped to 4. Now the Bulldog's got to flatten it out. Take his hand out of it. Break his wrist back. And throw a rocket. Nope. He's in trouble. Bulldog not bowling good tonight. Doesn't look that sharp. I don't like the way he's playing the lanes. He hasn't bowled much the last 3 weeks. He's been in the pro shop probably 60 hours a week. Hadn't picked up a ball since 3 weeks ago. And he just looks a little out of sync tonight. Just doesn't have it. Ooh, Cobb moved in on that lane. Finally. It took him 3 games. I mean, he's got to get in on that oil line. He throws it straight enough to be on it. And this is going to be my last game tonight, folks. We're going to finish this match, and I'm going to call it a night. I am really tired. And again, we've got our big tournament here Saturday, our handicap event. And we're expecting a big field. It's seniors over the age of 50. $500 guaranteed for first. And Carissa's watching. Hello, Carissa. Yes, we're still on, Carissa. I'm getting ready to sleep right here in a chair. Long day today. All right, Lee. Good to see you, Lee. Lee Ratchin. Good man there. Lee Ratchin was stationed at the subbase in Groton. He's a Navy veteran and was out on nuclear submarines in his life. And Bolton Nebas in Connecticut when he was a young man. Stationed at the subbase on the Thames River in Groton, Connecticut, where the Nautilus was launched in 1956. America's freedom. America's freedom comes from our bases around the world, and that sub-base in Groton, boy, I'll tell you what, do we need that? Unbelievable. Cobb making sure that he lets everybody understand his feelings right now, which are frustration and loss of money. The combination of both, frustration and the loss of money, is why bowlers quit. And both of them are horrible. I've been there. It is not fun to bowl bad. It is not fun to be a tournament player and bowl bad, and I understand it. I had it happen to me. I threw my balls in the Connecticut River, the Windsor Locks Canal. I've got a couple in the Grand Canyon. Got a couple in the Mississippi. And when I bowled bad, I usually found a river or a sewer, or both. Okay, Stouffer there.
You're just doing it till you're putting heat on yourself.
Okay, look at Ricky now. Ricky is just trying to go around everything. He's moving more right. Look at that. You can see the right-hand gutter under his left shoulder. Oh, my God. Where is he going to play this one from? About 30, 33, 34. Wow. Well, he's not out of it. He's going to, there's a lot of heart there. No quitting that man. And James moved in, and all of a sudden the ball's sailing on him. So he's got a little problem. The Bulldog, what kind of ball is that you're throwing? IQ Tour? It's a melee jab, hooking 2 feet out and 2 feet back. And Cobb is getting ready to quit. He's fried. Now this one could go 20 feet in the air, and normally when it gets that bad, you should call it a night and just take the long ride home.
All these Ruth Cooper candidates.
Ruth Cooper. The long ride home.
Why do you want to bowl me? Bowl James. I'm soft like Wonder Bread. I didn't lose last time.
Okay, Stouffer up on a strike. He did have an open early. No, he's up on it. He's up on a double. Watch him now. Watch him from the front. Watch the balance. Ricky says, watch the balance of Stouffer. Watch him. Wow. Oh.
Yeah, Miyagi.
How about the scoring there?
See what happened when you stay with the shot? Good shit happens.
Ricky Ward now in charge of announcing here at Lightning Strikes. James Oswalt actually playing inside. Oh, my God. James dancing, letting everybody know that he was a graduate of the Fred Astaire School of Bowling Approaches. Okay. Now, Ricky, you're going to get in front of the ball return? Yes, he is. Look at this. Yes, he's actually a left-hander, folks. This is for real, and they're bowling for real money, real prize money. Well, that's a good shot. You know, you throw a ball that good and leave a 10, it's enough to drive you nuts. Wow. I agree with you, Bam Bam. Wow. Mike Schumacher is absolutely lost tonight, having a horrible night, and he needs to start practicing and get that loop out of his swing and stop swinging the shoulders. It comes from what you do with your right shoulder, not your left. He's letting his right shoulder rotate, which is rotating his left shoulder. See, right shoulder comes in and then out, and it swings the left shoulder. He's got to stabilize his right shoulder with his right arm, lock his shoulder in at about 15 degrees and keep it there. He needs Larry to coach him. Now Cobb, who has lost total concentration here and just upset with his bowling. Oops. And he's not happy tonight. Bulldog. A lot of friends, good friends, and good bowlers, I might add. A lot of lifers. People have been bowling since they were kids. And again, for all of you that might have just tuned in, Mary Berner now working at Lightning Strikes. How about that, folks? Mary Berner and Larry Lichstein and Ricky Ward in the same team. Pretty good team. We'll throw in Chuck Rucker and Dave Covington and Terry Lees and Chris P. and Eddie Trujillo, and all of a sudden you say, wait a minute, those people have been around a long time. That's a pretty good staff. So now let's see if we can give the boss what he wants, and that's a winner. About a year, we'll know it. Okay. Now, Ricky, 105 in the fifth on a spare in the sixth. Definitely playing the loop. Wow, how about that release? Oh, my God, was that pure? That's a bulldog if there ever was one. James Oswalt. Boy, I like the way that ball's rolling for James. James, what is that ball again? What is that ball? What is that ball again? The uppercut. Is that Brunswick? Is that Brunswick? Brunswick, not deviate or radical.
Brunswick got a jab core and a 3.0 savvy cover.
That's the uppercut. Boy, does that thing look good. My God. The uppercut. Was the uppercut. The uppercut. How about the uppercut of Mike Tyson? Oof, that was like one of them to the jaw. Forget it. Okay, here we go. Stouffer. Let's watch him. Coming right at us. How about that view, huh? I love this view. Just coming right at you. Wow. Not happy with that. You got a break there. That was not a good shot. Got lucky. That's one of them ones that could have went right through the schnizzula for a 4-6. It held just long enough. Now the Bulldog out of North Fort Myers, Florida. Look at him. Look at him. Ricky, what are you doing in there, boy? You're left-handed. Unbelievable. He don't care. He'll play the lane any way he has to. Yeah, that's 10. It ain't over for him either. He's still letting everybody know there's still a little gas in the tank left. Big James. Oh, that's a good shot for Big James. Oh, solid 4. Oh, it got hit too. God. Hate that. Cobb just wanting to get it over with. Oh, naturally you got the 10 out now because it doesn't count, right? It's the only time they fall is when it doesn't count. Big James throwing the uppercut.
Where's CE at?
Okay. Stouffer now up. I'm going to watch him from the back wearing that full dye Scott Kelly shirt. Great stuff. Scott Kelly, man.
Beautiful shirt.
Oh, I'll tell you what, they're the best in bowling. Oh, wow, got that 4 out of there.
That Mo Pinnell, baby.
Ricky Ward giving
A lot of so singing flower brand
Rick-
when that
Rick-
ball starts to ring.
Ricky Ward giving him a Mo Pinnell.
For a-hole. You get him, Schumacher.
Hey, watch Big James now. Oops, cut that one off. That dry is so toasted right there. Okay. We're going to be finishing this match, and we're going to call it a night. We want to thank all of you for watching since 20 to 7. I've done this for 5 hours, and I'm tired. And that was a blunder if there ever was one. What was that, ladies and gentlemen? Hanley's smiling. I don't know if I'd be smiling. I'd be kicking something. Okay, now the Bulldog. Bulldog is going to do something. Oh, he's getting a little chaw. Okay. Bulldog likes that chaw. Okay, here he goes. Now he's standing 40, well, 44, 45 with the right foot, and 44, 45 with the right foot. Oh, solid 7. Unbelievable. Pured that ball like that. Just pured it. Pured it. And that's the way it is. That's the way it is in the world of bowling. You pure it and you get 9. Yeah. See what Schumacher moved the right shoulder in, then out, and it's causing a loop. See that? He brings it forward, and it brings a swing behind his back. Then he brings it back, and the thumb is down. So he's got shoulder movement causing the swing to be out of line. And as long as he continues to do that, because his swing's out of line, the release is different every time. Some the thumbs up more, some the thumbs down more. So his adjustments don't work because the release isn't the same. So his game right now has got a lot of problems. He needs to take some time off and work on that swing. See that? It's not right. Okay, Stouffer knows now he's in a key situation here. If he can strike, he can win. Oh boy, set it short, pulled it left. Yeah, these lanes are toasting now. Keep in mind, 3 games of league, 7, 8, 10 games of action. Probably 40 games, 30 games on this. Got to be 40 games on this show. Let me see. We had 8 times 3 is 24 games. Oh yeah, there's 40 games on these pairs right now. They're torched. Torched. Same thing happened to my hairdo. Torched. Okay. Wow. All right. Big game, James. How about that outfit? Oh boy, look at that. In the words of Bob Euchre, he got that one just a little to the right. Okay. James is out of sync, and this match is over. Wow, Ricky got that late 7 out of there. That ball still got a lot of energy on it. This late at night, swinging those heads like that, it still had enough to come back, get the 4-pin to come out of the floor, the 4-pin to come out of the flat gutter, and take a late 7. That is a lot of covering, and there's a lot of rotation, a lot of tilt. She's able to tilt it, even though his speed isn't that hard. He's doing it with his hand. He's tilting it off his hand. And the energy is strong off the dry. Watch. Wow, again, he got that 7 out. Amazing. Those are great shots. Oh, the last 3 look pretty pure. Okay. Cobb just bad night for Scott. Very frustrated.
James just bet $100 on this strike right here.
James got a $100 prize fund on this strike. Bet $100 on that one ball. And did not strike. Pray to God the rent's paid. Okay, Cobb's done. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are finishing up now. Keep in mind, our next live stream is Saturday. We'll be on the air at 20 of 2 on Saturday afternoon. I will be live streaming our sweeper with a position round at the end. $500 for first, $35 entry fee, $500 guaranteed. We want to thank all of you again for joining me this evening, and all of us here at Lightning Strikes on behalf of our staff, Robert Eddy, Chuck Rucker, Terry Lees, and all of our employees. We want to wish all of you again a Happy New Year, and we will see you Saturday. Good night, good luck, and good bowling. Okay. And Stouffer is the winner of this two-gamer, and the boys are done.
Probably, let me see.
Springs. This thing's been digging into my ear all night. Look,
Can't loosen them up.
I don't know, but it hurts. I'm done. All
Can't
right.
have them on for 5 hours straight.
I know.
You gotta take them off, give yourself a break.
I know. All right, we're done. Let's shut it down.